Hi, everybody.
Hi.
My name is Michael, and I brought 3 Aesop Fables. The first one, and shows you how when you think to yourself, you can get what you want. This is the story of the Crow and the Pitcher. Once upon a time, Crow was very thirsty. Then he saw a little bit of water in the bottom of a pitcher. He tried to reach down with his beak, but his beak was too short. He said to himself, come, if I don't have water soon I shall die. Then he noticed there were lots of pebbles nearby, and he got an idea. So a Crow dropped pebbles into the pitcher, one after another, until there were so many pebbles filling up the bottom of the pitcher that the water began to rise to the top. And when the water got near the top, the Crow could reach it and he could drink. And the moral of that is, when you use your brains, brains and teamwork, you can do anything. The end. And here's my next Aesop fable.
Do anything.
This one just shows that you should always help others. It's called The Lion and the Mouse. Once upon a time, a little brown mouse walked up a big brown hill. She was little but had a big appetite. When the little brown mouse got to the top of the big brown hill, she found out that it wasn't a big brown hill at all. It was a big brown lion!
Oh, no.
The mouse bellowed, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
The lion said, a little brown snap. He had grabbed the little mouse and was just about to drop her into his mouth when the mouse told him, oh, please don't eat me. If you let me go, then I'll help you out one day. The big lion roared with laughter, and he decided to let the little brown mouse go. The lion didn't really believe a little brown mouse would really be able to help him someday, but the whole idea cracked him up, so he had to let her go. He just could not eat her. Months passed. Then one day, the big brown lion was walking in the jungle. When suddenly he was caught in a hunter's net. He roared, ah, help, help. The lion was right about help. The hunters were fast approaching. He could see their spears over the ground. Just then, the little brown mouse happened by. Then she spied the net. She said, hey, aren't you that big brown lion who didn't eat me because I said I would help you someday? When the lion saw her on the mouse, he roared, yeah, that's me, I've got someone to free me from this net. The little mouse replied, I can free you. The lion roared to her, are you crazy? How can a little brown mouse like you free me from this great big net? Then they heard trumpets and looked to see the hunters almost there. The mouse gasped. She knew the hunters were almost to the clearing. She said, I can do it like this. The little brown mouse scurried up the tree and chewed through the net as fast as she could. The net snapped and the lion fell onto the ground. He roared in pain. Roar! He went. The hunters heard the roar and fled in fear. The mouse and the lion shook hands. The mouse said, see ya, I told you I would help you someday. The lion replied, yeah, I'm so glad I didn't eat you. Sometimes the weak are able to help the strong. And here's my third and final Aesop fable, which explains that sometimes races are not always to the swift. This is the story of the hare and the tortoise, also known as the tortoise and the hare. Once upon a time, there was a tortoise and a hare. The tortoise was a friendly fellow who moved at his own slow pace. Tortoise was very friendly and quiet, and he did everything slowly. Hare was noisy and selfish. Yes, he did everything quick as a flash. Tortoise sometimes ate his breakfast so slowly that it was almost time for lunch before he had finished. And Hare would be up in the morning, finished with his breakfast, and going for an early walk in the woods before Tortoise had gotten out of bed. Hare liked to tease Tortoise at being so slow. Oh, make fun of him. He said, I can roll up the wind. No one is faster than me. Tortoise said, is that so? Hare, I'll tell you what, let's have a race, and we'll see who wins. Hare boasted, are you kidding? I'll finish before you've even started. After much giggling and running around in circles on the part of the hare, and the tortoise starting to feel dizzy from watching, it was agreed that the very next day they would indeed have a race. They would race from the starting line near the tool shed, go along the creek, then over the bridge, around the gum tree, through the daisies, under the foreign log, and up the hill to the gate.
Oh my God.
Hey, Hare added, well, at least I think I'll win, but I'm not sure. Like my neighbor Wolf tells me, you never can tell what is going to happen.
Never.
Yeah. So the next day, at 5 minutes to 10 in the morning, Hare and Tortoise were at the starting line, doing their stretches and warm-ups. Hare did 100 star jumps, and Tortoise stretched his neck 3 times. Birds and animals lined the track, ready to cheer them on. Hare's father, Lion, had agreed to be the starter, and Mouse was to be the judge at the finishing line. Lion skipped up to the starting line. He told them, when I say roar, you start running. The first one to cross the finishing line under the gate will be the winner. Do you understand? Hare and Tortoise nodded. Yes, sir, they said.
Yes, sir.
Good. And they got ready. Ready, set, go! The hare shot off, sprinting along in great skips, till he came to the bridge. He looked behind and saw that Tortoise had only just got his fourth leg under the starting line. Hare thought, this is too easy. It's not even fun. I know what I'll do. I'll eat eat some of this juicy, juicy green grass while I give him a chance to catch up a bit. So he ate lots of grass, and his tummy was feeling quite full when he saw Tortoise plodding over the bridge. He said, "Time to fly!" And here sprang off again in leaps and bounds, passing Tortoise, and swinging round the gum tree and leapfrogging through the daisies till he came into the barn log. He stopped and looked around. Tortoise was even further behind. So far behind, Hare couldn't even see the tortoise. Hare was getting very tired from eating so much.
Oh my God.
So he went to sleep by the side of the road. He had dreamed of winning the race amidst cheers of admiration and receiving as his prize a giant carrot. Meanwhile, Tortoise was still walking steadily along the track. He had walked around the gum tree. He marched through the daisies, not even stopping to admire the lovely white and yellow flowers, or to watch the bees buzzing around as they collected nectar. He went on and on for what seemed like hours. Eventually, he reached the log where the hare still lay sleeping and quietly tiptoed under it.
Tiptoed.
Then continued to walk up the hill towards the gate. As he got nearer to the gate, the birds and mice started chirping and squeaking. At first, the hare thought the cheering was in his dream. But as it became louder, he woke up with a start and looked up the hill where he saw Tortoise only centimeters away from the finishing gate. He looked up and ran like lightning up the hill. The crowd shouted, "Come on, Tortoise!"
Go on, Tortoise.
But Tortoise just continued walking with his analyzably slow steps. Hare put on a final frantic burst of speed, only to reach the gate. At the very second Tortoise said, his last leg crossed the line. Mouse squeaked, "Tortoise wins!" The crowd cheered. You see it? Even Hare applauded. And the moral of this story is, slow and steady wins the race.